to J&J Reacts, where we give y'all the best reactions and reviews that y'all have ever seen.
You dig?
We got Futurama. It's coming back. It's coming back after all these years. I'm a big fan of it. I've watched every episode. It's one of them shows where it was like, back in the day, you had South Park, Futurama, Family Guy, American Dad, and like Robot Chicken. Like those were the shows you were like, don't watch this.
Yeah.
Like, and you were still like as a kid, like I'm gonna watch this. Like, but you know, Futurama was on that different route because it was on Comedy Central, like what South Park was. So it wasn't like Adult Swim until they moved it to Adult Swim. But you really when we came up, it was really like on Comedy Central. So they're bringing it back after all these years because it ended with an ending. To be honest, I think what happened was that like. I feel like the show popularity, money, and all the cost of it, so they just like kind of ended it. But they had an ending for it, so bringing it back is like I wonder how they're gonna tie everything together. But we're gonna see what happens.
I never really watched Futurama, honestly. I probably seen episodes here and there, but I was more of a Family Guy, Robot Chicken, goddamn. Yeah, I was more of that type of person. So I don't really got too much context. I know a couple character names, but I'm not real big on Futurama.
Fulu. Welcome to your new home.
Our new home.
Oh, we're back, baby.
In 2 seconds, you will collide with your destination.
Good news, everyone. We seem to have survived a massive disruption in the flow of time.
Wait, what exactly happened?
Here, look at this. Friday. Okay, I'm done. To the ship.
A new virus has
I was
broken
just
out
finished.
onto
Oh,
the
that's crazy. I was like, this gives me the Simpsons vibe.
Q-tip up your nose. That looks kind of fun. I can't wait to do it hundreds of times.
Pretty lawless out here in crypto country. Say, you interested in a job? Why don't you have a bell or at least
A substantial butt. Sorry, guys. I'm a flatty. Men's gave me gift. That's an order. Ow! You do you, weirdo. Bite my glittering festive ass. Yep.
How do we get out of here?
Easy. We'll burrow out. Burrow. Burrow. I deserve that.
I'm just glad you're back.
Would you like to order erotic scented massage oil or fuzzy handcuffs?
Yes,
God,
please.
that's creepy.
I mean, yeah, so creepy.
July 24th, Futurama.
That's good. I mean, I hope they. I wonder how they're gonna answer the question of like how everything got back, because if you didn't know, Futurama ended where basically Leela and what's his name? Leela and Fred. I cannot think of his name. Him, the red haired nigga. They got down. Everybody in the world was like gone, and they were the only people living on Earth, and they lived like their whole life as in like old people type shit. And then the show ended. So I wonder how they gonna have this whole thing coming back. It seemed like the professor was going to explain it.
Yeah, he was going to explain
and then
it.
they cut it. So it's gonna be interesting how the guy, maybe it's a new universe or some timeline, whatever. But I remember vividly that's how the show ended. That Leela and Fred or whatever I forgot his name got down, grew up. They were the only people on Earth left, and then they just lived their life as like how they would just die like old people. But I'm happy that it's bringing it back because again, Futurama is one of those shows I watched way back as a kid, and I watched literally every episode of that show, like South Park and all those.
Yeah. It look alright to me. I ain't, like I said, I ain't seen too much of it. I seen a couple episodes here and there. But yeah. Futurama. If he got it on, I'll probably sit down and watch it just out of curiosity. But yeah. July 24th. How many seasons they got?
Of the show? I don't know.
July 24th. Brand new season.
Oh, and let me say this too. It gave me the Simpsons vibe. It gave me when like they rebought, like they did the Simpsons movie. It gave me that feeling, like that same feeling.
Why you say that?
Just how it was just brought to me by, like it gave me like that. Oh, like when they had brought that new Simpsons movie type shit, and it just gave me that vibe. But yeah, and then they said it was made. The people who made the Simpsons are making this, so it kind of
they've been made it. The animation always been the same as the Simpsons. What the drawing style? Like you could never tell. Like certain shows, you can just tell they drawn by the same people.
I mean, it do look the same, but I wouldn't reference it like, oh, people who draw the Simpsons draw them. I wouldn't have got that together because they look totally different.
I mean, I can see that. I can see how they look different, but I see it in like the curvatures of their face. I see shit like that. But yeah, Futurama, July 24th, man. J&J.